episode 106. I'm doing a movie that I've seen before, but I didn't realize it. So hopefully I didn't do a review. I don't think I did. I'm gonna double check before I publish this. But the movie is The Collector. It's an hour and a half long. It's from 2008. It's a horror thriller, and I recommend watching on TV. But you can also find it on Pluto, Vudu, Plex, and Redbox. Yeah, so it does have Josh Stewart in it, and he plays Arkin. Michael Riley Burke's in it, and he plays Michael Chase. And also we have Andrea Roth in it, and she plays Victoria Chase. So Google gives it a very good rating of 85%, and I do agree with that. However, I took it down 1 star because of 2 reasons, which I'll explain at the end. So the movie is described as creepy, thrilling, and horrific. I don't have a lot of notes, but I will wing it. I'm kind of like in a rush. Brian's home, and yeah, I just kind of snuck up here to do this real quick. Okay. So one thing though that I found very interesting was it was always part of the Saw franchise. It was going to be called The Midnight Man, but they decided not to do that, and it became its own movie separate from it. It does have a sequel. It's called The Collection from 2012. I don't know if I've done that or seen that. Same thing, I'm going to look into that later. Figure it out. It was going to have a third one, which was supposed to be made in 2019. It's 2023 now, and it was never made. Pretty much just got canceled. But there was no reason why. So anyway, this movie is about a father named Arkin. And he's desperate to pay off a debt that he owes to some loan sharks, or his wife owes it to them. I'm not quite sure. And they do have a small child together. So he decides to break into his boss's house, who is the Chases. They have, I don't know, maybe a teenage daughter and a little girl too. So his boss lives in a mansion. He has a valuable gem inside that's inside of a safe, and they are supposed to be going away. So he wants to break in and steal the gem from them while they're away, not knowing a masked psycho is inside their house already. He's taken over the house and put traps all over the house. And the whole entire Chase family is being tortured, except for the little girl who is hiding, and the other daughter had already gone out for the night, but she does unfortunately come back. But I'm not going to get into all that. I don't want to be like a big spoiler alert, because I'm already going to do enough. I have to give my warnings. Let me get the warnings. Okay, I have 0 warnings. They're all in my head. Yeah, so good luck with that. But I'm going to use my pad, because the warnings are really bad. So for dog, yes. I'm sad to say, they show a dog, and they show in detail what happens to the dog. It's not a nice dog, it's not a pet dog. It was meant to hurt people, but it's still horrible. Cat, yes, pet cat. They show it getting tortured and then dying and getting destroyed. Both scenes were horrible. This is one of the things, 1 out of 2 of the things that took my stars down 1. Next one would be bugs. Yes. Too many bugs. I mean, they even have to show it in, like, a light bulb. Like, there's just bugs. It's disgusting. It's overdone. So, those are 3 yeses that I am not used to, nor do I really like to watch. I can handle the bug thing more so, but dog and cat, come on now. So, I will drop you a star for that. And, so next was drugs. I think that's a no. I believe just cigarettes. Excessive gore, absolutely yes. Way too much, and this is another reason why I'm dropping you down a star. I kind of put them together. Too much excessive gore. It's violence and death is a yes. It's just way too much, even for me. I get it. It's a horror thriller. There was so many torture scenes, and to such an extreme that it was hard to watch, especially an innocent family in their own little house that, you know, didn't deserve it. It's not a bunch of stupid kids going out in the woods or whatever. Gross scenes, absolutely. Just took it to such a horrible level. Blood, yes, tons of blood. I mean, the place was like a massacre. I vomit? I do not believe so. Clowns, no, but yes, the guy who was doing the whole thing was wearing a mask the entire time. The mask was not like a clown type mask. It was more like a black, like, creepy mask, but it wouldn't fall under the clown category. For hospital scenes, no, just ambulance scenes. There's ambulance scenes at the end. Mental institution scenes, no. What else is there? Suicide, no. I have an old paper that I'm looking at, which was really dumb. Shaky cam, no, I don't think so. Abortion, no. Rape, no. And then here's the other thing. For sexual content, yes, and in detail with what I thought was a teenage girl. She looks like she's a teenager. They implied, I thought, that she was. And there was nudity. She takes her shirt off completely. 100% show it. And then they proceed to show what the guy is doing to the upper half of her, who also, I believe, was a teenager. Extremely unnecessary. I don't need to see porn of teenagers, but on a thriller, you know. And so anyway, I am not going to be giving you 4 stars. I'm dropping you down to a 3-star due to the animal violence, the people violence being taken too far, too much torture there, and you can even throw in there the sexual content and nudity with 2 people who I felt like they were underage. I'm sure they weren't. I didn't really look them up. Didn't really care to. I mean, I thought the main actor was, and the mom. They were I felt, the most famous of the entire movie. So, it was definitely a movie worth watching on the thriller side. On the horror side, it was horrible, way too much. But, yeah, I would give it at least 1 view and try it out. Again, there are animal scenes that are bad, dog and cat. I can't get through that enough, because that's what this whole channel started with, was dogs and animals being hurt in these movies that I didn't want to see. So, as a huge animal lover, but again, the dog wasn't like a little cute little poodle. It was one of those big dogs that were out there to get the person and, you know, destroy them. It's still terrible. And I know it's just a movie, but whatever. Alright, so we're going to stick with the 3 stars. I'm going to see what I can do about the next movie, and I will definitely watch it and give it a review. If I haven't already, because I really don't remember. I've watched so many movies. But thanks for checking this out, and I will catch you guys in the next one.